Hi, my name is Steven, and today we're going to work on how to put one of your vehicles into the inventory in AutoAction. There's two ways you can enter the inventory screen. The first way is up here through the menu bar. Just click on Inventory, or you can go through the main switchboard here. Just follow the prompts after you click on Inventory here. But for now, let's go through the menu bar and click on Inventory. This is the basic inventory page, and you'll notice that the cursor is right next to the phrase stock number. We recommend the 10,000 system for stock number, but there's other ways you can do it. For example, you might want to use the last 6 of the VIN, or you might have another system altogether. But for now, we'll use the 10,000 system. After you enter something in AutoAction, you can either push Tab or Enter, and it will take you down to the next line. Now you'll type in the VIN number, push Enter or Tab, and it will decode the pertinent elements of the car. Proceed down to the exterior color and choose the correct color. If you were to have a two-tone car, you can put the minor color here. If not, proceed down to the interior color and choose that. Next, proceed down to the miles. We recommend that you put the actual mileage in, even if the odometer is considered exempt. Next, move over to the odometer status and choose the correct one. The curb weight and the carrying weight depend on the title, so if you don't have the title, don't worry about it. Just proceed down to the gross vehicular weight. The program is coded to assume that you're selling either a car or a light truck, and both of those vehicles fall into the 0 to 6,000 pound category. If, however, you were to sell a heavy vehicle like a Ford F-350, you can put the correct weight right here, and at the time that you transfer the title at the courthouse, you'll be charged a little extra, and the program will ensure that that charge is passed on to the customer. So it's a way of recapturing your fees. You can skip the tonnage. Right here is the date of the last inspection. And if you'll just click it and follow the prompts, it will take you to the AirCheck website and it will give you the history of the vehicle that you're entering. Now, if you're entering a car that comes from out of state, this whole area will be left blank. But if it's from Texas, it will give you that history, and you can take the date of the last inspection, in this case November 26, 2022, and enter it right here. Next, proceed up to the purchase price and put here how much you paid for the vehicle. Push Enter and it will drop down to the retail price. Enter the amount that you're going to ask for the vehicle. If you're not sure, you can leave it blank, and at the time of the sale, you can enter it. But if you do put a figure here, it will paste this figure into the sales screen at the time of the deal. Next, go to the suggested down payment. If you're doing a cash deal, there's no need to put anything in, but if you're doing an in-house finance deal, you can enter the down payment here. If you wish, you can put either the Kelley Blue Book value or the NADA book out value right here as well. Next, go to Inventory Source. If you don't see the place where you purchased the vehicle, you can left double click on the line and it will give you the correct field where to enter it. So enter where you purchased the car from, close it, and it will paste it here for you. If by chance you're purchasing a vehicle from a person who drives up on the lot to sell you a car, simply left double click right here. If there's an entry already here, click the button that says Add New Inventory Source, and enter that person's name, telephone, address, zip, city, state. Close it, and that person's name will appear here. Next, put down here the date that you actually purchased the vehicle. Next, where it says date paid, you want to put the date that you got the title, because if you have the title, it presumes that you've already paid for it. Enter it here. Next, choose the way that you paid for the vehicle. Next, choose the correct title condition. If you were to buy a car with a pink title, you would choose salvage. If you fixed it up and turned it into a blue title, then you need to switch it to rebuild salvage. But most of the time it'll be a regular clear blue title right here. Next, put where the title is located at the time you're entering this information. So for example, if it's still at the auction, you would choose source. Every title has a long number, and you can enter that number here if you so desire. Just be sure to put the state where the title came from. Next, you can choose here if the airbag has ever been deployed or not. Next, you can choose an announcement that you want the public to see if you want to disclose something. So let's pretend that the vehicle has frame damage. You would click the drop down, choose frame damage. If you don't see the description that you want, simply left double click, add it, and close it. At the time that you print out the as-is buyer's guide here, it will print out that information on the back page. Assign location is something where if you ever have a partner and you want to separate out your cars from your partner, or you open a second lot and you want to separate your cars out between the two lots, that's what you would use this for. Whenever you hand the title over to the customer, you would enter the correct date right here. If the key has a number assigned to it, you would enter that number here if you wish. The number of tracking devices, you can skip that because this is a read-only function. There's another place in AutoAction where you would enter tracking device information, and then it will paste it right here automatically for you. License plate number is self-explanatory. If you ever wanted to check and see if there was a manufacturer recall, you could click on this button and it will guide you to that information. Next, if you want to put some special notes, like for example a reminder to make a duplicate of the key or something to that nature, you can enter the notes here. Next, you would go down and you would then print out the front page and the back page of the as-is buyer's guide. And you'll see here that the information that you want to disclose that the vehicle has frame damage is printed here and the customer can initial it. This is a way of protecting yourself and protecting the customer as well. Finally, we've reached the end of loading a vehicle in. At this point, you can either click Close or you can click Enter New Inventory. But either way, it will save the information for you. If you so desire to click Enter New Inventory, simply click on this button, click to assign the next stock number, and repeat the process that we just went through. If you are using the last 6 of the VIN as a stock number system, then you wouldn't want to click this number as it wouldn't work. It only works for chronological systems. We love to help. We have a tremendous tech department. So if you have any questions, give us a call. We're open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, somebody is on call for emergencies, and Sunday we're closed. You can reach us at 713-827-0777. Thank you.